It's the home Orioles baseball is next. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Manuel Margot comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hunter Renfroe is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rocket to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder Leonis
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Craig Gentry. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Young over to his left. Good throw by Young gets him 1 away. Settling in now, Chris Davis. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the stretch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. In now is Yasiel Puig. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Justin.
Hitting off for San Diego, first baseman Justin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting six.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Now at the plate, Eric Young Jr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Line hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Batting 8.
In is Gerardo Parra, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 9th.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a ball line hard toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. Here's Seth Smith now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Designated hitter.
And that misses ball one.
Smith.
Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Margot's under it. One out. Here's Manny Machado now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-1. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder Manuel Margot.
Lifted into center field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Two balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig on the run, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Cisco stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. On the ground up the middle. Young for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonis Martin. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. On the ground softly towards second. He's got to hurry. He'll whip this one to first in time. And into the box, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. And, oh, it ties up Reyes. Coming to the plate now, Eric Young Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Odor posts under it. Digging in, Gerardo Parra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Again, he sends it out of play. This one's flared out toward left. Gentry sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and the Padre threat goes. Here's Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off the 4th inning, Left fielder, Craig.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Here's Chris Davis now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Davis.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. From the stretch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Davis waits on the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Now batting, Seth Smith. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Center fielder number 1. Gerard
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Odor. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Digging in now, Manny Machado. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Into the box now, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rougned Odor.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The shortstop, number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So striding in, Cisco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Young for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in once again, Chase Headley. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Chase Headley.
Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Ready for another shot now. Justin Bohr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Reyes. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. At the plate, Craig Gentry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Martin is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
On to first, and they get them both. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Liner toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's Seth Smith now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Low with the splitter, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Baseman, Eric Young Jr.
For the shortstop, Reyes. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Right fielder.
Running is Young, and here's a ball hit in the air. Machado into shallow left. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a high pop-up. Machado has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Digging in now, Manuel Margot. 2 outs and 2. Runners aboard here in the 7th.
Margot.
First pitch on its way. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The 0-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Young. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Rougned Odor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Margot moves over, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. So a runner at first now with nobody out. Josh Edgen is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 66, Josh Edgen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Taking it in as Puig, and there's your first out. Digging in, Justin Bour. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box now, Cisco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Catcher, Number 15.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Leonis Martin. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Craig Gentry. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Dyson makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And now the runner's trying for third. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Young heads for the plate. And he is in there. So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Gerard Dyson, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays. Michael Givens has been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Corey Spangenberg will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double. In now, Hunter Renfroe. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Eric Ibar will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1. So a runner at second, 2 down
Third
now,
baseman,
and that'll bring in the
Chase
dangerous switch
Headley.
hitter Chase Headley.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Brad Hand is the man called on to close this one in earnest. Trey Mancini will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Right
Outfield in the no-doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Yasiel Puig swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Chris Johnson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs. And the base is empty. Joey Rickard.
Number 23, Joey Rickard.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Young is there. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.